If you know even less about the boy the internet is calling Yodeling Kid than you actually do about yodeling, don't worry. We're going to let you know more about this crazy yodeling child. We'll take you from his humble beginnings to rocking on stage at Coachella. But before we get started, make sure that you're subscribed for more updates from the taco. Now let's begin. Mason Ramsey. The person that we all know as Yodeling Kid has a real name, and it's Mason Ramsey. He grew up in Golconda, Illinois. Mason lives with his grandparents Ernest and Frances Ramsey, who have encouraged his love of music. He's been singing since he was only 3 years old and first picked up the guitar when he was about 6. Long before he went viral, he was something of a local celebrity because of his awesome yodeling talent. One day, he decided to perform a rendition of Lovesick Blues by Hank Williams at his local Walmart. The footage went viral, and soon everyone all over the world knew about the Yodeling Kid. Prior fame. You probably didn't hear about Yodeling Kid until his viral video. That is, unless you're a huge country music fan. When Mason was 3 years old, he began performing at local gigs and absolutely wowing audiences. One major victory was a talent show at the Kentucky Opry, which meant he got to perform with a celebrity on stage at a concert. He opened for country star Josh Turner at the Carson Center. Turner even called Ramsey the real star of the show afterwards. He then went on to open for other big names such as Kenny Rogers, Gene Watson, and the Bellamy Brothers. That video. Just how did the Yodeling Kid end up performing in a Walmart? It turns out that the kid just loves performing and can't turn down the opportunity to do so in front of a crowd. In an older video, he sat in a shopping cart singing a medley of songs including Hey Good Lookin' and Lovesick Blues. A local radio station spotted the video and liked it so much that they asked Mason to recreate it in a different Walmart. They wanted to raise Mason up to the status of viral video celeb, but it was going to take a bigger, more established celebrity to accomplish that. Ellen Degeneres. The crew behind Ellen Degeneres is fantastic at finding up-and-coming stars, and this was no exception. Yodeling Kid appeared on her show and revealed the reason why there were so many videos of him singing at Walmart. Since he's from a small town, there are limited shops, let alone singing venues. He described himself as a country boy and said he wasn't a fan of hoity-toity rich person things such as sparkling water. Mason admitted that he wants to go to a college at some point, and Ellen graciously gifted him a $15,000 scholarship and a gig at the Grand Ole Opry. Yodeling Kid vs. BEYONCÉ. Yodeling Kid has been bringing his music into the mainstream media, and nowhere is that more evident than when he appeared on stage at Coachella. But there was another huge celeb performing at the festival, and maybe you've heard of her. Beyoncé's Coachella performance made history and was the first time that a black woman had headlined in the almost 20 years it's been going on. Unsurprisingly, this was a huge deal to fans and was mentioned over 2 million times on Twitter. Who was the second most tweeted artist during Coachella? The distinct honor belongs to the Yodeling Kid. Famous fans. While it seems like everyone online can't get enough of the Yodeling Kid, he also has some famous fans as well. One of them is Justin Bieber, who cheered him on empathetically during his Coachella performance. He even took the time to chat and grab a couple of selfies with him after his amazing performance. DJ Weathen even invited Yodeling Kid on stage with him to share the spotlight. There was also a pretty substantial rumor that Mason has received an offer from Post Malone to collaborate on a future performance. Not only does he have a ton of fans, but it seems like his music is inspiring others as well. Remix. Of course, any great internet meme has to be honored in the form of tons of remixes, and Yodeling Kid is no exception. Perhaps the most famous is the one done by YouTuber Galactic Fusion, but it's far from the only one, and it seems like people just can't get enough of these awesome remixes. Minor League Baseball player and Brewers prospect Clint Coulter is a fan as well. He even switched his walk-up music to an EDM remix of Yodeling Kid. Walk-up music is a big deal for baseball fans, and he hopes this remix brings Coulter good luck. Yodeling Kid has even been parodied by fellow famous YouTuber Jake Paul. The guitar. As if the story of Yodeling Kid couldn't get any crazier, let's include an element of mystery here. You have probably noticed that the guitar Mason lugs around is a little bit big for him. Even his grandfather, Ernest Ramsey, has admitted that the Alvarez acoustic guitar is a bit heavy for his grandson. But apparently, it once belonged to a man that Ernest described as an older fella that used to jam with Mason back when he was just starting out. When the man passed away, he left his guitar for Mason to carry on his legacy. Who was this mysterious guitar-wielding old man, and most importantly, was he a believer? Social media. If you're trying to find out the best way to follow Yodeling Kid, don't worry. You have plenty of options. Even though he's so young, Mason has a ton of social media accounts. You can find him on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Apparently, the accounts are managed by Mason's guardians, and most people believe that means his grandparents are running them. But we have to give them credit where credit is due. For a couple of elderly people from the Midwest, they're surprisingly savvy online. So go ahead and follow Yodeling Kid on social media. Plenty of celebrities already have. Concerts. Besides Coachella, Mason has recently been performing at other venues as well. Just like Ellen DeGeneres promised, he got the chance to perform on stage at the legendary Grand Ole Opry. He got to belt out his favorite songs by his favorite artist, Hank Williams. But despite his growing fame, Yodeling Kid hasn't forgotten his roots. Walmart threw him a huge concert at the very same store in Harrisburg, Illinois, where his now infamous video was filmed. When he wasn't singing, Mason was happy to chat with fans and revealed that he would most enjoy collaborating with Blake Shelton. When asked what his favorite performance has been so far, he claimed that it was the one he was currently at. What do you think about the Yodeling Kid? Let us know what you think about this current star in the comments section. And don't forget to click subscribe for more videos from the Taco.